If gifted children have special needs, would then the gifted program, instead of being sort of an extra nice thing that you're getting, would it become a necessity for schools, the way special ed is? Gifted ed, is it special ed?
Well, in my opinion, gifted ed should be special ed. So I talked about these two different viewpoints of gifted. Are we really trying to meet the needs of the students where they are, which I would say is kind of a special ed perspective on gifted ed, versus what I would call the sort of national treasure, national resources perspective, which is, we've got these kids here, and if we do the right things, they can sort of, fix the world later on. And so I do think of gifted students as having special needs, but again, gifted students are really variable, so they don't all have the same special needs. And so I think it's our job as educators to try to look at each student individually, figure out what those needs are, and then find a way that we can meet those needs. Again, in the context of K-12 education, which can never be completely individualized for any kid, really. But one of the things that we know actually for academically gifted kids is a really effective intervention that's very cost effective is academic acceleration. So if a student is really strong in math, rather than having them sit in the second grade math class and do all the things they already know, send them up to the third grade math class or the fourth grade math class or the fifth grade math class. And that's actually a really easy intervention because the teacher doesn't have to do anything different necessarily. They're sending the kid to a different class. Even so, for whatever reason, acceleration is not very popular in schools. Schools are really, again, I'm overgeneralizing. Some schools are great at accelerating kids, but often schools or districts are really loath to academically accelerate kids.